Welcome to Xtra, presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter, very censored. You can follow Xtra on Twitter at Xtra VDG. Be sure to follow Xtra on Twitter at Xtra VDG. Check out the website too. That is xtra.vdgsports.com. Once again, that is xtra.vdgsports.com. This episode is definitely being sponsored by the place where you can keep up with me, the place where you can keep up with me at, and that is VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com. That is definitely where that's where you can keep up with me. And this episode is being sponsored there. So be sure to go to the website to check out this episode and some of the behind the scenes stuff, because I will release it. I put on a nice shirt for this. Actually, no, I haven't. This is the shirt that I had on. Noobs, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you for giving me a chance. That's all I asked for. That is all I asked for, is for you to give me a chance. 1 second, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Hey, I'll take a minute. Regardless, thank you for giving me this opportunity. It's an honor. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, we do this almost every day on the daily. We got a special name for this, but we don't know what it is yet, because some of the regs communicate this nonverbal, and this definitely a shout out to my nonverbal peeps. I have to do this because this episode is being sponsored, and I gotta show love to my nonverbal communicating peeps. I gotta show you love, and I don't show you love a lot verbally. It's all no words kind of love. But right now, you getting it. Right now, you are getting it. I didn't know where to start. As I was saying, this shirt isn't me being dressed up, and this shirt isn't me trying to look good or try to look special for you. This is just my regular attire. Nothing special, nothing new, nothing nice. It is what it is. Now that is out of the way, I really don't know where to start, but I'll just start with one of the latest things that happened. And I am definitely thinking back on the situation, thinking back on what took place, thinking back on what actually happened. I mean, seriously, this is something that I was not expecting. This was something that I should have just went and just let my intuition, let my gut feelings, let my anticipation game just run amok. Because as I look back in the rear view of the situation, I should have listened to my gut feelings. I should have listened to my gut feelings. You know how I am about feelings. You know how I am about gut feelings. You know how I am about intuition. It's something that I try to pay attention to more often than not. I can't say 100% because I'm human. I'm not a robot. I can't say 100% because I am human, not a robot. Might be a cyborg, but hey, not yet. And we'll come back around to that some other day. But don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. I'm not going to say rain check, because if I say rain check, you're going to be expecting me to come back to it, and I may forget. It may slip my mind. I might not be able to recall it. The next thing you know, I'm going to be known as a liar. I'm not a liar, not a blatant liar either. And I believe in facts, in truth, universal truth, non-negotiable facts. Anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked by the shiny objects that's floating around me. I'm going to continue forward. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I normally listen to my intuition most of the time. I normally listen to my gut feelings. I normally just go ahead and let it do and make the next move. But for whatever reason, my head was foggy. For whatever reason, things was just cloudy. My mind was in a haze. And I did not do what I would normally do. I did not do what I normally do or do what I was supposed to do, and I almost regretted it, or I almost was unable to regret the decision, regret the mistake that I made. But I'm here. I am here. Therefore, I can say, yeah, I do admit it was a mistake, but go as far as saying regret. Let me just pump the brakes on that. Let me just pump the brakes on that, and you tell me. You tell me. Now, it was early in the morning. It was still dark outside, and I am getting inside the G-Rod, and yes, my music is playing. No, I'm not singing. No, I'm not dancing. No, I'm not making my chest pop because it is too early for me to do that. Granted, I am a morning person, but the singing and dancing in the G-Rod and making the chest pops, that comes a little bit later on. In fact, it happens sometime in the morning. But this morning in particular, it did not occur. And no, I'm not blaming this incident on me not singing, me not dancing, me not making my chest pop. I'm just blaming this on me not listening to the gut feelings and intuition. That's what I'm blaming this on. I hop in a G-Rod. The tunes are on, doing what it do. I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's cool. There's nothing really magical about it. I didn't have my proper tunes on. I would just have the radio on at the moment because, I'm trying to get from point A to point B as soon as possible. I am trying to get to point A to point B as soon as possible. Therefore, I'm in a G-Rod. I'm doing what it do. I get to the spot where I need to turn out in traffic. I need to turn out and make a left, but I see lights all the way down. Now, I see lights. My lights are on, yes, because it is dark outside. It is dark. Not the dark where you can see. This is like the dark where you can barely see, visibility is a little bit low, or that's what my mind is telling me now. It could have been lighter, it could have been lighter, but that is what my mind is telling me now. So I'm gonna go with it, even though I probably shouldn't listen to my mind anymore, and we're gonna get there, peeps. We are definitely going to get there, so just hold on a little bit longer. Hold on. If I get to the spot where I want to make a left, I got my blinker on, my blinker's flashing, I see the lights to the right all the way down. It's like, okay, I think traffic is coming. See? Okay, I think traffic is coming. Intuition and gut feeling was like, just go. Just go. Because intuition and gut feelings did the calculations, the instant calculations in my mind, and was like, the distance of the vehicle is far, 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 far away, because you can tell by the light beam and how bright the light is coming from that direction. So that's what intuition and gut feelings, it made the calculations for me. Intuition and gut feeling, it did the math for me. Intuition and gut feeling did the hard work for me. All I had to do was something that was simple. All I had to do was something that was easy. All I had to do was just go. Just go. But I listened to my mind. I ain't even listened to my heart. I listened to my mind, and my mind was like, I see light. I'm just gonna stay here a little bit. And so I was just there. I was just there. And no, this isn't the cross up where you're trying to leave and somebody else is coming in and you're walking by and you're doing a two-step. You go left, that person go right. You go right, that person go left. And then you just kind of get in each other's way. And then finally somebody stopped and the other person go. It wasn't that kind of two-step. It wasn't that kind of mishaps, but it was close. It was close. Because I'm stopped. I got my blinker on. My mind telling me to just hold up and wait. And I'm just waiting. 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 The next thing I know, I was like, it's time to go. Intuition and gut feeling was like, nah, you missed that opportunity. Brain was like, they ain't came yet. You doing a two-step. They haven't came yet. You are doing a two-step. So you probably should go. And of course, I listened. Sadly, I listened to the brain. I turned on out, and then next thing I know, the vehicle was like all up on me, and I was like, you know what? I'm sorry, my bad. I listened to my brain. And I didn't go with the gut feeling. I didn't go with the flow. I didn't go with my anticipation game, but intuition and gut feeling telling me to just keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. You done already messed up now. Don't compound the problem by stopping and getting T-boned. Just keep going. So I listened that time. And I just kept going. And I threw my hands up because it's the universal sign of my bad. I'm sorry. I listened to my brain. I listened to the hamster. I paid attention to the lights. The light above my head, that is. I did everything wrong when at the time or at the moment I should have went with intuition. I should have went with gut feelings. I should have had my anticipation game on, maxed out level. And so I just kept going and I turned on out, made my left. I didn't stop because I listened to my gut feelings then and I didn't get T-boned. I was okay. Then I just went ahead and made another right and then went down another path, another street, and then I just kept it moving. But long story short, I'm gonna have to, in situations like that, especially situations like that, I'm gonna have to do whatever it takes to sing and dance in the G-Ride in the morning time, because at least I would have had that going for me. At least I would have had the singing and dancing and making my chest pop in the G-Ride when I'm almost getting T-boned, because if I would have got T-boned, I would have been happy. I would have been my happy place. I would have been doing the happy dance. I would have been doing all the things that I would like to do except for being hit, except for being destroyed. Or I could just listen to my gut feelings, pay attention to intuition, and keep my anticipation game leveled up about 90 to 95% of the time. Definitely not 100. Where's the fun in that?